it's me. Sorry, I know I feel don't sound very good. I'm a bit depressed at the moment, and haven't been sleeping very well. Okay, I'm making another recipe from this book. After this, I'm gonna stop making Japanese food for a while and concentrate on a different cuisine. So too much soy is affecting my thyroid gland. This recipe hasn't got any soy in it. It's called Japanese style hash beef. I'll show you a picture of it. There. And it's got no Japanese it's got no typical Japanese ingredients in it. But I've decided to put an extra. It's not in the recipe, but I decided to put some shimeji or shimeji mushrooms. Wait a minute. There. They're quite small and they've got long stems. Yeah, so I'll be using those. Just get rid of the book. Don't want it to get ruined. I start by heating this oil up. It's quite a high heat. Get the beef out. I use 300 grams of topside beef. And it's not easy to get in the supermarket in such a small amount. It's usually like a roasting joint. But I got this from a Brazilian shop. So, and that was £5, but I thought that was a decent price for this sort of meat. Beef topside, 300 grams. I'm sure you could use maybe sirloin or ribeye. I'm not sure. I'm using this. And you cut it across the grain. Oh no, it's against the grain. Against the grain for a more tender texture. Right. I cut it with scissors, it was easier. Yeah, all my knives are blunt. Oh, I better cut an onion up actually. What knife shall I use? I don't know why she's got a washing up there. My daughter's round. Well, I don't want that to explode. Alright. I just basically want to brown it. Just slice the onion into slices. Not thin, just about a centimetre, something like that. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm just basically cutting an onion up badly with a blunt knife. There. Where's this one gone here? Spitting everywhere, it's making the right mix. Just sort of stir it until it's cooked. Well, brown. Just brown, basically. Hello. What I basically did is I just transferred the beef from this pan into this one. I know there's still some redness there, doesn't matter. Right, I'm going to fry the onions now. In the recipe it said butter, but it doesn't need any butter. It's loads of oil in this pan, loads. So I'm going to fry the onions gently for about 5 minutes. Okay, that's been cooking for about probably a bit more than 5 minutes actually. Oh. I've got 200 mils of ketchup, tomato ketchup. I'm going to add it to the onions. Let's turn the heat down a bit. Yeah, it was in a glass bottle and it took me ages to get it out. It's cheaper if you buy it in a glass bottle, I think. Just mix that around. Put some water in here if I need some. So I need to put some water in. So I might as well put the ketchup water in. Alright, and now I'm going to add it to. I think actually the beef would be better added to this pan. Yeah. So that was a waste of time me using this pan. Alright. I'm going to put it back in here. That'll need washing up. Alright, so I'm going to add a bit of the rest. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients now. Some water, not too much. I'm not using the flour. I've got corn flour in case I need to thicken it. But I'm not using wheat flour because my daughter's eating this meal. Right, so, and instead of Worcestershire sauce, or Worcester sauce, whatever you want to call it, I'm using Henderson's And this is very similar to Worcestershire sauce, except it hasn't got gluten in it. Alright. Yeah, 2 tablespoons. I know this is bigger than a tablespoon, but 1.5 of these I think should be fine. Yeah, that's enough I think. Okay, just mix that in. I want it reducing a little bit, so I'm turning it up to medium heat. And now I'm going to add chicken stock cube, or stock pot as this is called. It's like gelatine stock pot instead of the powder stock pot, stock cubes. Alright, I prefer these. I want it all out. It doesn't usually happen. No, it's all out now. Good. And that's no salt, so I might have to add extra salt, which I think I'll do now. I don't know how much salt is in that Henderson's relish. Just think I'll put a bit of rock salt in. Okay. So now I usually put pepper in at the end. I don't know why. All the chefs seem to do that. Alright. Yeah. I think it's this last ingredient now. Apart from the peas and the shimeji mushrooms, but I'll tell you when they come in. Alright, that's red wine, 1 tablespoon. Yeah, not exactly Japanese, is it? Alright. It's hard to believe this is a Japanese meal, really. I wonder if there's any Japanese people right at this moment cooking the almost the exact same meal. It'd be weird, wouldn't it? I'm not going to cover this. I've got a lid, but I want it to absorb. So I'm going to cook it for about 30 minutes, but it might be less than that. Because I want a lot of this sauce to reduce. Alright, I'm going to put it on 30 minutes. But in 15 minutes I'm going to add the peas. And then in 10 minutes before it's ready, I'm going to add the mushrooms. But I'll let you know. So I'm a bit slow. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling great. Alright then. Hello. I'm impatient. So I'm adding the peas now. In the recipe, funnily enough, it doesn't tell you when to add the peas. Oh, right at the end. It says frozen peas, and then put right at the end. Well, they'd be like bullets, wouldn't they? I think I'll add some more peas. I like peas. Not too many. Might have to turn it up a little bit because it's frozen. So I turn it up a little bit, just for a little while. And soon I'll be adding some of these mushrooms. I don't know if I'll be adding all of them. Okay, I'm going to add the shimeji mushrooms now. I'm not sure how to pronounce them. You can get white ones or brown ones. These are the brown ones. I don't want them there.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't want you in the curry. I think that's probably enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I'd any more.
Oh, do you think that's enough? Oh, just a few more for luck.
Because I like the look of them, if I'm honest.
They taste like normal mushrooms, I think, but a bit chewier. Well, I've used these Japanese mushrooms before, and oki, the really thin ones. Now I'm talking to my daughter, by the way, not my imaginary friend. Why don't you wave at the camera
Who?
so they can see how beautiful you are?
No.
Oh, go on. Quick wave.
Okay.
Make my video a bit more interesting. There she
Hello.
is. Looks nice, doesn't she? Look. Let's try both get in the picture.
Right, that's
Oh, you're a
enough.
lot taller than me.
No more.
Who's the better looking one then?
Okay, Mum, that's enough.
I'm embarrassing her, I always do. Thanks.
When's the delivery ready?
Oh, soon. I have to do the rice, but that's it. The rice is from is out the microwave, so that's handy. Yeah, lazy cook. I'm a lazy cook now. I spend hours in the kitchen, like half a day, not anymore. Life's too short to spend it in the kitchen. You could be spending it in the bedroom instead. That's my joke. I laugh at my own jokes. How pathetic is that? Alright, I just want these mushrooms to soften up a bit. The sauce to reduce. Oh, I didn't get my card out. Oh no. What an idiot. Alright, it'll be ready in a minute, don't worry, and I'm going to take a picture of it. Colour's not that great. I might play around with the brightness actually. Well, it's not working, honestly it is. It just looks like mud, doesn't it? Mud. It's too bright. About time I've got a new laptop. I can't afford it, not yet. There's too many things I want to buy or need to buy. Alright. It's red, by the way, it's red. Yeah, it looks brown on there, but it is actually red. Alright, I think I'll finish there. I'll probably just reheat it a little bit while I'm cooking the rice. Microwave rice, yeah, never mind. Alright, what am I going to do? Turn it off for a minute. And my oven top's covered in oil. There. But please believe me, it is much redder than that. That webcam's rubbish. Yeah, it's rubbish. Alright then, I'll say goodbye. That's more or less the end of the video. I'll tell you what it tasted like. My daughter already tasted it and said it was nice. Alright then. I always like to say goodbye when I've done a video. Oh, what's that thing there? Yeah. I'll write down the ingredients that are in the book. I won't write down my ingredients, which were slightly different. Just basically, I didn't use Worcestershire sauce. I used Henderson's instead. You probably, if you come from abroad, you're more likely to buy or find Worcester sauce, or what, as Americans call it, Worcestershire sauce. And what else was different? The shimeji mushrooms. But use what you want, just play about with it. You don't have to put the red wine in if you don't drink alcohol. It's not that important, I don't think. Alright then, bye.